Right. Hey everybody, this is Alex's dad.
Alexandria Smith. Well, you could just put the Kathleen in.
That's what's up. And today we're going to do a reaction video. Do you know who we're reacting to?
Raven and Twilight Sparkle.
Having a death battle. Who do you think is going to win?
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by
You think
War
Raven's
Robots,
going to win?
the tactical 6v6
Twilight
multiplayer
Sparkle's
game for
gonna win.
iOS, Android, and
Because her
Fire
magic
OS.
is crazy.
The game's like if Wiz's love for science and my love for
it can
weapons
mess
had a
up
baby
too.
wrapped in rich 3D
But
graphics.
Raven doesn't mess up?
Install War Robots now by
Sometimes.
clicking the link in the description and
So,
get a huge
it's
starter
even.
pack that contains a GI patent robot with a unique
Anybody?
skin, Punisher machine guns, 100 gold, and 400,000 silver.
Do you care about this? War Robots? You just say no.
No.
Emotions can be powerful things.
We're really gonna talk about feelings and crying and stuff.
Well, yes,
You cry?
and how they fuel some pretty powerful
I cry
magic.
too.
Sounds good. Like with Raven, the half-demon sorceress from the Teen Titans.
And Twilight Sparkle, the magical prodigy from
I'm
My
Team
Little Pony.
Twilight. You're
Yep,
Team Raven.
Really doing this again. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I could be right, you could be right, anybody could be
A strong emotion
I
can
know.
drastically change a person.
We about to
Fear
find
can
out.
trigger instincts necessary for survival. Anger can increase adrenaline for incredible feats of strength.
And for this edgy-looking chick in a wicked
We have
coat,
to watch
that's
this
kind of her
also
thing.
because
This
that-
is
we
Raven.
already watched it.
From the day Raven
Yeah,
was
we only
born in
watched
her
a
home
little bit
dimension
of
of
it.
Azarath, she wasn't the most popular girl around.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good sign when right as you're born, the sky turns black and the whole world suddenly smells
Watch
like
the
farts.
morning
See,
stuff.
Raven is the daughter
gotta
of a
know,
human
look.
mother and a
Her
fearsome
alias,
demon.
Rachel
Who
Ross.
is
Did you know
literally
that?
made up of
You didn't know
hatred.
that was her real name, see?
Because of her heritage,
Daughter
Raven's
of
own
Trigon,
mental state holds the key
has
to
had
a
multiple
fearsome inner
bodies.
power. She is an empath, a mage who can sense, create, and manipulate emotions.
So her powers are all about feelings and stuff? That's pretty lame.
Tell that to her when she scrambles your brain or forces you to feel so greedy you steal from your boss.
Oh, you don't need to convince me to do that.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's pretty intense. But hey, she's got a lot more deadliness packed away under that cool cloak.
When she was 18 years old, Raven met her father for the first time. And it, didn't
Look at
go
all them
very
eyes.
Yeah, Demon Dad shot her mom with a grandma laser. That pissed off Raven so much, she finally let loose.
This shadowy figure is
So
her
why did
soul
I never
self,
see her
an
mom?
extension of her spirit and manifestation of the powers inherited from Trigon.
I don't know.
Raven often wields it as her primary means of offense and defense, though it can function on its own.
I wish I had a pet bird that could do what the soul self can. This beauty
What
lets
can it do?
Raven fly, use its eyes and ears, or just punch people like a big old battering bird.
It can drain the energy and powers of others and
I
also
was
serves as a
Raven.
sort of pocket
I don't
dimension,
know.
which
Now I'm
Raven
starting
can
to
trap
think.
a limited number of
Maybe
foes and
Raven
objects
might
within.
have it. I didn't
Talk
know
about
that bird was
convenient,
that
but she
powerful.
can do way more. She can levitate,
Well,
teleport,
Twilight
heal others,
Sparkle-
cast energy
Energy
shields,
blast,
phase
energy
through walls,
shield.
and blast people with mystical energy beams.
But what if
But
Twilight
there is
Sparkle
one drawback.
had more
To
power
wield her
than
power,
her?
Raven must embrace
Twilight
emotion,
Sparkle will win.
and too much emotion risks opening her
We'll see.
mind to Trigon's corruption.
When she gives in to her darker side, her entire personality changes.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark? I surrender! Under a new persona, appropriately named Dark Raven.
No.
Dark Raven is stronger, tougher, and freakier than your everyday Raven. She can shoot lasers from her eyes,
Oh, yeah, I didn't
disintegrate
know
stuff
about
with
all
her
this.
hand beams, and shapeshift.
Oh, no,
and her
it's not
soul
looking
self
good for
is so
Twilight
powerful,
Sparky.
it can wipe most people off the face of the earth in
Sparkle.
an instant.
However,
No, her
Dark
friends
Raven's
call her
incredible
Sparky.
capabilities
Like
are
when I'm
a
kicking
double-edged
it with her,
sword.
we just
By
chilling while
tapping
you're
into
in
her father's
school.
demonic powers,
like Twas
she risks
Sparky.
transporting Trigon
That's what we
himself
call
to
her,
the
Twas
living realm,
Sparky.
kickstarting devastation across the universe.
Kickstarting.
You call her
Wonder what
little
the
girl
tier
Ray
rewards
Ray.
are like for that. Pledge $20 and get an autograph from Satan.
Thankfully, she has been able to free
That's
herself from
what
Trigon's
Brooklyn
control,
Dad tell you
granting
to
her
know
unlimited
what
access to
you
her own
watched
magical abilities.
Sometimes she even wears white to celebrate the occasion. Or is that just for her wedding with Beast Boy? Oh wait, that never happened. These comic books reboot way too often for any
Actually, it
relationships
did
to
happen.
actually have lasting
Yeah, it
consequences. Silly me.
Last but not least, there's Raven's golden form. A
What?
spiritual body free from Dragon's
But it's
influence, which
Starfire.
manifested after she turned evil and had to be killed by her friends, the Teen Titans.
Oh, that's messed up.
It happens a lot, actually. Anyway, Raven's
I
accomplished
never knew
plenty
that.
of incredible feats.
She's bent steel girders with her magic, toughed out getting thrown butt first into a brick wall so hard it broke. The wall, not her butt. And even helped Terra, a fellow Titan, raise the Teen Titans headquarters and the island it's on.
Terra alone was barely able to stop the island's descent, and together they pushed it back up to its rightful place. This means
This
Raven
is
lifted
from
more than half of the
Archie
island's
Titan.
weight. The Titan's Tower Island is similar in location and size to Alcatraz, which has a width of 559
That's out here where we
yards.
live.
Assuming the most likely granite composition and accounting for a
You see
30%
that?
hollow interior,
Really? You
Raven's
see
energy
that?
output would need to be about 14 million megawatt hours.
14.
That's enough energy to power all of New York City for over
Millions.
3 years.
Raven's soul self can survive 30,000 feet below the surface of the ocean with no problem.
That's
What?
almost 14,700 pounds per square inch.
Yeah, it's not
42
looking good for
times the
Twilight
PSI
Sparkle.
needed to crack
No.
most bones.
And it's tough enough to survive laser blasts
My
from
goal
aliens
is
that
to
hurt
work for
Donna
the
Troy.
iPhone.
Who can survive moon-busting
You voting
attacks?
for Raven?
The villain Sparta's
Well, I'm not
lasers
gonna be
could
a
disintegrate people
flip-flopper.
in an
I'm gonna
instant,
just
which
hope
requires
this
nearly
Twilight
3
Sparkle got
billion
something that
joules
I
of
don't know
energy.
about.
And Raven's soul self
But it's not
powered
looking
through several
good,
of these
though.
blasts
Yeah,
and
because
held
I
together.
didn't know
The soul
all
self
this.
is also
I didn't
stupidly
either.
fast. It once flew from New York City to Blue Valley, Nebraska, and back in less than 5 minutes.
The distance between those cities is 1,166 miles as the crow, or Raven, flies. To make this trip in time, Raven's soul self must have flown more than 36 times the speed of sound.
Not impressed? Well, when she was golden, Ghosty Raven, she flew between the Earth and Moon like it was nothing.
So, plenty of impressive feats, but unfortunately, Raven's powers have daunting and often costly limits. When the soul self takes damage, Raven feels the pain herself.
She's kind of like a glass cannon, and overtaxes her own abilities pretty frequently.
But don't disregard this as only mere physical ineptitude. When Raven utilizes emotions in combat, she tackles that emotion head on. The more negative the emotion, the more pain she feels.
And don't forget, she's also struggling not to feel so Satan doesn't show up. With all that going on at once, it's no wonder she passes out sometimes.
But with the help of her friends and her adoptive Azarathian family, Raven eventually overcame Trigon's iron grip and defeated him.
Yeah, you'd think a guy like Trigon would think twice before messing with someone as powerful as Raven.
You stay away from me! You demon filth!
They're not demons.
They're my
Let me show
friend.
you. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos.
Ooh, there she goes. But let's see what my girl
High
got
above
though.
the peaceful Ponyville, the city of Canterlot rests among the mountaintops. There, a young filly had dreams as big as Canterlot Castle itself. Her name was Twilight Sparky.
Here we go again. I mean, we've seen a pony that breaks the sound barrier and one that breaks physics. So, what crazy powerful thing can this one do, Wiz?
Hold your horses, Boomstick. We're merrily out of the gate.
Rein it in, Wiz. Your lame puns are busting with my script.
Little Twilight wanted to learn magic at Princess Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns. After a very, eventful entrance exam, she didn't just get accepted into the school, she became Celestia's protege.
Which is
Doesn't
kind of a
look
big
like it.
deal, since Celestia is pretty much pony god of the sun.
Not only that, Twilight also earned her cutie mark.
Oh, I remember those. It's that magical tramp stamp a pony gets when they grow up.
Close enough. Twilight's cutie mark symbolized her life's calling, specifically her destiny in mastering the art of magic.
This peppy purple pony wasted no time and hit the books to practice hard. By the time she was an adult, she'd read her entire
Books are the
collection
bomb.
of 20,000 books. What a nerd.
Boomstick, have you ever read a book before?
Do gun manuals count?
Sure, why not?
Oh, there we go.
Twilight learned all sorts of powerful and useful magic. She knows so many spells it would take well over an hour to describe them all. Her memory is so crystal clear, she can recall a complex spell after a mere glance.
But here's some highlights. She can move stuff with her mind, shoot concussive energy blasts, raise magic shields, and rapid-fire teleport.
She can manipulate gravity, ignite things on fire, freeze others in place, walk on clouds, and even mastered the transfiguration spell. As a filly, she turned her own parents into plants.
Talk about weird.
She's even transformed a single apple into a nest of bird eggs, which hatched somehow.
She has great life.
Damn.
But Twilight's magic
What you
doesn't
got for
just
that?
stem from her vast knowledge of spells and history. In the world of My Little Pony, magic is drawn from and controlled by a unicorn's emotions.
Oh, here comes the touchy-feely stuff.
The stronger a unicorn feels about something or someone, the stronger their magic becomes.
Well, I've always found magic is tied to my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling fuels whatever I'm doing. And the stronger I'm feeling, the stronger the magic.
Across Equestria, Twilight Sparkle is one of the few ponies to master the most powerful magic of all. The magic of friendship.
Yep, the
Okay,
magic of
Wiz, I
friendship.
know metaphor when I see it. Isn't it
Shout out
night
to
out
all
with
my
the girls?
friends.
Oh, magical.
Uncle Don,
Oh, no, that's
Iris.
not it at all. In truth,
Dan,
friendship is the only
Uncle
weapon
Gary.
powerful enough to defeat
You wanna shout out all your
Equestria's dangerous
friends?
enemies.
What? They weaponized
Yeah,
friendship? Awesome.
Jocelyn,
Hey, Wiz, you're my best
Jacob,
buddy. You're friends forever. Come here, give me a hug.
Ellery,
Where are the friendship lasers?
Get
and
off me.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out
upside.
to all of them people.
I slipped.
SRT, everybody in my
Twilight's
school.
friendship magic is at its most powerful when focused through
school
the
is that?
elements of harmony.
St. Paul's
When used
School.
together, these
St.
ancient
Paul's,
artifacts
what?
are an unstoppable force, even capable of overpowering the villain Tyrek after he stole Twilight's powers, along with the rest of Equestria's. Twilight's crown with her personal element contains a powerful magic in its own right, enough to literally change the fabric of reality in another dimension with its mere presence.
And of course, we gotta talk about those wings of hers. She was born a unicorn, but after completing an ancient spell about, what else? Friendship, she transformed into an alicorn. A mix between a
did you
unicorn
know
and a
that?
Pegasus, and a chance to sell just a whole ton more merchandise.
It's a good thing, too. Alicorn magic is leagues more powerful than a plain unicorn's, and Twilight needed the extra boost to defend Equestria as its newest princess.
Like when she fought that Tyrek guy.
After Tyrek absorbed the magic from Equestria's entire population, Twilight was forced to confront him herself while wielding the power of 4 alicorns.
Look at the
Why
bow.
did it become Dragon Ball Z with baby girl horse toys? Anyway, check out how Tyrek rocketed Twilight straight into this mountain, and she was totally fine thanks to her magic shield.
By comparing Twilight's apparent size just before impact to her actual size of approximately 4 feet tall, we can estimate the distance she was thrown to be about 145 feet. Tyrek then closed this distance at 64.5 miles per hour. Combined with his estimated weight of over 31,000 pounds, Twilight's shield had to stand up to over 8 million newtons of force.
You know what? Forget it. I'm on board with this pony stuff.
Twilight Sparkle got
Twilight
shot,
is tough
baby.
enough to survive bombardment by anvils and pianos, fast enough to fly over 300 miles per hour without using any spells, and even strong enough to lift and carry a rock weighing 4.5 tons.
Her telekinesis is strong enough to lift a 340-ton bear and even uproot this giant flower tree thing. And with the other alicorn's magic, she can move the sun and the moon. Okay, yeah, friendship power's way better than expected.
However, if Twilight has one glaring weakness, it's her unwavering neurosis.
Oh, you mean how she's obsessed over staying organized, and if one small thing goes wrong, she totally loses it?
Yes, she has a, well, difficult time dealing with unexpected stress. More often than not, she even makes bad situations worse before starting to fix them.
But hey, when push comes to shove, Twilight Sparkle pulls her weight and more.
You have no magic.
You're wrong, Tyrek. I may have given you my alicorn magic, but I carry within me the most powerful magic of all. The
Power
magic
of friendship, baby. Hey,
Stop
stay
your
on the
hand.
camera.
All right, the
That's
combatants are
not
set.
true.
Let's end this debate once and
Talk
for
to
all.
the hand.
But first, prepare your loins
about
for
that.
me undies.
This is it. We're about to see.
Transdimensional teleportation? Let's give it a try.
crown time. Pulled it out too early though. Not looking good. Too early for the crown.
Please work. I want it. I need it. It's mine. All mine.
Aha! Now I've got you right where I want you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, power of friendship, baby. Power of friendship. Power of friendship.
You're fun.
Well, that was odd.
KO!
Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned that the
Just
only
didn't
thing
do it.
more powerful than
Your girl
friendship
won.
is a giant bird spirit
got
colliding
you.
into me at Mach 36.
This was a tricky one. Both Raven and Twilight possess numerous spells and techniques that could end the other quickly and easily.
Since they were pretty even in how many ways they could finish each other off, this fight really came down to strength, durability, and performance.
First of all, it's pretty obvious Raven's telekinesis has been shown to be much stronger than Twilight's.
But Wiz, what about when Twilight moved the sun and moon?
That's when
hell.
she had the magic of Princess Celestia and Luna, and it's well established that only their specific type of magic can move those celestial bodies.
So you're saying you want us to move the sun and the moon? Well, I do it myself, except I don't have your magic.
With her own magic, Twilight has never shown anything close to the kind of force Raven used to lift the Teen Titans Tower.
Raven had the durability advantage too. Remember how Twilight's shield held up against a hit a little over 8 million newtons? Well, Raven's soul self is tougher than Donna Troy, who can shrug off a blast worth 296 tillion newtons. That's 16 more zeros, in case you're wondering.
And don't forget,
a lot of
Twilight had the
zeros.
power of 4 alicorns at that time. The shield wouldn't have saved her from Raven's soul self anyway.
Not only could it absorb Twilight's powers and emotions, and not only was it capable of operating while Raven was unconscious, but it also made a mean dive bomber.
Raven's soul self could fly at speeds exceeding Mach 36. Since it's often been used as a battering ram to hit enemies, we know it has mass, but not exactly how much. However, given its size, strength, and durability far exceeds Raven's own, its mass is likely greater than hers.
Let's just lowball it and say they're equal, alright?
Sure, adding Raven's mass to the Mach 36 calculation, the Soul Self's ramming force at top speed comes to 15 million newtons of force, far greater than what Twilight's shield has sustained.
Ain't no pony walking away from that. Plus, Twilight's positive attitude meant Raven didn't have to even worry about pain when using her emotions against her.
While they may have matched each other in spells and skill, Raven's more powerful traits and exceptional soul self earned her a hard-fought victory.
Yep, Raven really ponied up for this one.
The winner is Raven.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see commentary on this episode, just click that little box over there and
Like
start a
them
first
both.
membership trial.
And if you want the battle music for yourself, you can click the link in the description below and get it off iTunes.
We don't need
See you
this
next time.
extra below. We only need ours below.
Ooh, they doing this to the North Star next.
Let's make a 2D video.
Well, everybody, that was Daddy and Alex making a reaction video to a death battle. You doing Wakanda forever? No?
That's your thing. I'm doing this.
What is that?
X. I can do it to any part of my body, even to my head.
Do an X with your eyes. See, they can't even see you. I told you. Yeah. Bye. Tell them bye.
No!